Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at AnonymousRealityT. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking Love Island Games USA Season 2 and Episode 13, first look reaction to what takes place. So first we have Gabby and Johnny matching in all black in the speakeasy. It's looking like Johnny is trying to lock in with his next victim. I mean love interest or whatever you want to call it for the show. And we'll see whether or not on the episode if they actually end up kissing or not. Then we got Tyreek and Justine, you guys. And they are at the fire pit. And, you know, Tyreek is still in his Nelly from the 2000s attire, you guys. And they're interlocking hands at the fire pit. And Justine's like, so is this going to be my experience? Are we just going to continue to one-up each other and everything else? And then they're looking at each other with those bedroom eyes. And Justine's like, maybe we're just that toxic couple. No, Justine! No, what happened to Tyreek? What happened to no more shopping sprees, no more late night creeps, no more VIP, no more door? Justine, what happened to, listen, look at here, you can't touch me, you can't do anything to me, you gotta stay over there, I'ma do me, you do you, I'ma do me. What happened? What happened in 24 hours, guys? What happened? It's the craziness of this show is what happened. And maybe there's no new bombshells coming in at the moment. So then we next get a preview of what looks to be the next challenge. Or no. Before we get to that, we have now the push for the top two couples that production wants, which is Josh and Andrea and Isaiah and Lucinda. I told y'all, go look on the Love Island USA app who the MVP is and everything else. And y'all up here voting Josh and Isaiah. Make it make sense! Josh and Isaiah for the men, and for the women, y'all got Andrea and Justine. Make it make sense! Justine should be number one. She should be number one. But anyways, Lucinda and Andrea, they're sitting there. They're having a conversation. How they're both getting intimate with their men. How things are both getting spicy in the bedroom. And it's hard to hold back. And Lucinda is alleging that Isaiah Zay was licking on her neck. Oh my gosh. Sorry. So they're, I guess, oohing and eyeing over their men or whatever. I'm still not 100% sold, Andrea, because I need to see if you get back with the Pepper Mayo CEO after the show is over, since you only recently broke up with him to get on the show. So we'll see how that goes. Nonetheless, we then go back to the villa and the benches where Andrea and everybody, the whole group is sitting there. They get a text message that they have the team challenge, right? And it looked like from where I was standing, from the actual preview clip from last night, it looked like Johnny and Gabby had to choose teams, and it looked like Casey and Nicola had to choose teams, since those are the new couples. So how they showed up in the first look, it looks like once they get to this actual challenge, they're dressed up in these outfits with these wigs on. It's giving Double Dare. Remember Nickelodeon, you guys? Remember the show Double Dare, where you have to do like all these challenges and do all this weird stuff, except for they have like these weird wigs. So they only showed Johnny and Gabby, and also only showed Casey and Nicola. Casey and Nicola had on red wigs, and Johnny and Gabby had on orange wigs. And I'm guessing that was intentional for them to not show us who was on whose team and everything else.
So I'm guessing based off of how this goes, depending on which team wins and depending on which team, loses, now Johnny has come up with a master plan. Johnny was sitting there and was like, I'm thinking of a master plan. And I was like, okay. Next thing I know, Johnny walks by, you guys. He just happens to just walk by and he's like, Isaiah, Tyreek, come here. Isaiah, Tyreek, come here. Isaiah, Tyreek, get your bread up on. Tyreek keeps back talking to him. Like, come on. Like to the bedroom. Like, are we going to go sit down? What are we going to talk about? What is the tea? Do you want me to get up and move? Tyreek, just go. Then they get to the bedroom, right? And it's Johnny, Tyreek, and Isaiah. And then from some other entrance, in comes Gabby and Lucinda. And why is, Isaiah patting on the bed like Lucinda, come and sit next to me? Lucinda, come right here. So I'm guessing this is a new potential secret alliance. And I just have a question. What happened to the alliance of Johnny, Tyreek, and Toby? Like, what's tea? Is Toby and Sydney not a part of this? And I didn't see Justine in the clip, but they specifically panned the cameras to Garby. They specifically panned the camera to Sydney. They specifically panned the camera to Nicola. So we know previously Johnny specifically wanted Kendall out. But where was Justine in this particular scene of this alleged secret alliance? Or is there no female U.S. Islanders allowed for this particular alliance? Because Johnny and Isaiah are the only two Americans a part of this new secret alliance. Like, I am just confused as far as what is the end game here? Are you leveraging whatever happens in this team challenge to dictate who you want to maybe face each other in the duel? Like, what is the power here? And everything else. And nonetheless, how long is this alliance going to last? Because everything changes by the day. Everything changes by the day, you guys. But what I find interesting is nobody wants to take out Johnny. Nobody wants to take Johnny out. You peep that too? I'm not seeing any meetings from Josh or Kendall saying, you know what, we should take out Johnny. We should take out Johnny. He's the biggest threat. Chris previously was the biggest threat, but now Johnny's the biggest threat. Johnny and Josh should be the top two targets for everybody. But let me guess, Johnny is going to hold this meeting and say, we got to get Kendall and Garby out. And here's my thing. If Garby is who they're really targeting, what is their issue with her? What is their problem with her? Make it make sense. Like what does she do to people? Like, it's weird. It's very weird, right? So I'm just peeping some things. So I want to see in tonight's episode whether or not Justine is a part of the secret alliance and if they're really targeting Garby and Kendall. If y'all really targeting Garby and Kendall, like, I'm curious. I hope that they don't leave this on a cliffhanger for us. I hope they give us the full challenge and they give us the full results and they let us know what the winning team has what the winning power is that team has to do. Because none of the less, we're coming down to the wire here. We're coming down to the end of the road here. Allegedly, the show, this is allegedly supposed to be last week, isn't it? Isn't the show supposed to end, by the end of this week? Or something along those lines? Or I believe it's by, like, Sunday or something like that. That's supposed to be the final episode. So how are we going to get all these people out? In the meantime, in between time. How are all these people going to go? Is what I want to know. So there's that. That is it. That is all for this video. It is the end of the road. Es todos es final. Es finito for this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.